Paul Seranen, one of the great Tiger champions. Takes the home side out in front of a very respectable crowd, a crowd that really is having trouble getting into Leichhardt Oval. There's a shot looking back towards Haberfield Rowers Club with that traffic line consistent for the last hour. So all kinds of trouble being experienced by patrons trying to get here for kickoff, which has already been delayed a few minutes. Paul Seranen leads the side at 31 years of age. He knocked back an offer to join Wigan earlier this week, and of course there's the other experienced man, Tim Brasher. 13 tests for Australia. North Sydney Bears, they've been in patchy form. Draw against Illawarra. Wins over Souths, Gold Coast, Newcastle. And of course Brett Dallas not making his comeback tonight. That's a shame for them and for the game. And of course there's the most prolific point scorer, Jason Taylor, I'm referring to, in the club's history. He went past it last weekend, and I think he's only six points short of 700. Neil Whittaker, of course, no stranger to Leichhardt. Played a lot of football here. He's in a happy mood. He's looking out at, as I said earlier, the big number 12 is Mark O'Neill. Darren Centre, of course, formerly with the Canterbury club. Off the right foot of Michael Gillette. And a good bounce. The crowd goes mad. Now, where did he kick it from?
Well, I don't think it'll make a lot of difference anyway, because it'll be a Balmain feed. He's kicked it from 30 out from his own line, Michael Gillette, so it's a booming kick, and Nigel Roy made a meal of it, coming into the side for Brett Dallas, and it's a pretty inauspicious first touch.
With Soden, 32 out from the line now, and back and away through Jolly. It's with Gillette playing in the 6. Kennedy is in the centres and is having apparently a tremendous year, but this doesn't look too good for him at the moment.
Bring the ball over.
And David Manson will change the point of the play the ball.
He's been a great performer for Balmain the last year and a bit. Bubba Kennedy, lightning off the mark, scored some crucial tries for them and came to Sydney quite late in his career. Last tackle now for the Tigers, back again to Jolly.
His kick is high and swirling around, but Sears to his midriff, I meant. And they're 29 metres out as the Tigers, in the old traditional black and gold jumper, they go forward off the boot of Gillette. A couple of these outside backs might have been dangerously close, although just looking at the touch, Judge, and it's going to be touched in flight, and he's going to put a scrum down.
Yeah, I thought Tim Brasher might have been the man just in front of Jolly as he kicked the football, but again, Nigel Roy really having all sorts of trouble with the high ball. Brasher's widest shot, well, he's in line, so that's fine, and Nigel Roy under pressure.
Touch judge was quite happy with all of that. But the Balmain Tigers, again, they get a shot at the North Sydney line. O'Neill inside for Morrison. Morrison forced back, got a ball away for O'Neill. O'Neill beats one, he gets it to 3 metres. So the Tigers, no shortage of opportunities. Centre is met there by Billy Moore, held up by him and Butner. To the left, Jolly. Across the face for Gillette. And here's Brasher in from the back.
Oh,
and a glorious tackle brings him down from Florimo. Kennedy angles back. Oh, gee, that was a big tackle by Nigel Roy.
The pass has been ruled forward. Some tremendous hitting there from North Sydney in defence. Florimo's tackle on Brasher was a cracker. And Nigel Roy coming in, a pile driver as well.
Stewart and Trindle. Soden at acting half. Taylor. Charge down, no knock on. Jolly picks it up well. Gillette's into open space. The race is on. The race is on. He's 5 metres out. He's there. Michael Gillette, off a charge down, has gone all the way.
Showed good speed too, Michael Gillette. Haven't seen him play a lot of 5'8", normally a halfback in the side. But a good charge down, and they kept their cool. I thought Michael Buettner was going to pick up his opposite man. After making some good ground early, Gillette ran away in the end. Jason Taylor looking to run the ball as close to the line as possible. Good charge down from young Jolly, and he found his partner in crime, Michael Gillette. There's Ben Eichen chasing. Can't get him. A great start for the Tigers, and they really needed that because they have had all the possession.
Yeah, she was a funny old kick from Jason Taylor. He didn't really know whether he wanted to pass it or kick it. In the end, he stuttered a bit, and that gave the Tigers the chance to knock it down. The chase was in vain, and he showed plenty of toe, Gillette.
And Stephen Jolly, he gets reward for plenty of hard work because it's not the first time he's gone through and put pressure on the kicker in the opening moments of this game. You see a lot of charge downs go wrong, giving away 6 again on this occasion. Excellent work for the Tigers.
And Michael Withers has had one shot from a much more difficult position. This time he converts. A full back at Leichhardt. Friday night Optus Cup football, Australian Rugby League. And the prop forward has given it over. That tackle hurt him, and Nigel Roy has turned the opportunity up.
Brett Dallas looks on. He couldn't believe that Nigel Roy dropped that one. A big strong run and a good tackle there from Buettner. Now quick hands from Fairley onto Roy, and he had a big butchers at Timmy Brasher and put it down cold.
And Jason, as I said earlier, keeping it underneath the wind as much as he can. Milford, he thought about the sideline, he thought about standing Nigel Roy up, but then submitted in the tackle. Kennedy is with it now, 23 metres out from his own line. Injured early in the game, he seems to have recovered. And that is McPherson in 16 for the Tigers. And a good ball back. So the Tigers put their hands up in support play, that is. Now they get a penalty. They were bound to catch North Sydney with the speed of the play, the ball, and the support work.
And it was Adam Starr who passed that neat ball, which got some good metres, and then good play from centre. He saw that Norths were offside and went for it.
Pressing onward towards the 20. Buettner away from a couple of ordinary tackles, then he loses it. Timmy Brasher's come up with the ball miraculously. One of the Bears has been buckled over, and the bloke on the bottom is the one that the concern is for, but he's okay. Manson, as I did, he thought maybe the worst. McPherson, how Brasher came up with it, I don't know. They go down the blind side. The big hand in the face from the 15. It's Hudson Smith. Now Jolly, long ball for Gillette. Out wide Stimson. He's popped it up into the face of Brasher.
It was into the face of Brasher. And all coming undone, unfortunately, for Balmain. North Sydney now have just got to settle down. You can see a simple mistake. Michael Buettner, who gave them the football in the first place, retrieving on that occasion.
Ball's gone forward, so again Balmain will come back with a great opportunity. North Sydney can't give Balmain any more chances. Something will give if they keep flirting with danger the way they are. And their performance has been lackluster, and here it is again.
And this should just about be a sin bin against Greg Florimo for taking Bubba Kennedy out. Kennedy looking to support Michael Gillette on the outside, and there was a bit of space there, and there goes Flo into the bin.
He's having a good game, isn't he, Michael Gillette? Created a half break there. Florimo gets the bin. I think Manson talked himself into that.
I don't know whether Manson did or whether he might have got a bit of refereeing from the crowd.
Talked into it by the crowd, but it definitely deserved 10 minutes, and the right decision was made.
Centre then. Cross and finding Walker. 5 metres out from the line. Can the Tigers get it across this time? Smith away for Kennedy, the dummy for Brasher, then Webber, and over in the corner Withers. No, he's calling it back. Touch judge has got the flag up.
Oh, so close for the Tigers. Good work on the outside. Looked as though there'd been a strong tackle by a North Sydney player, bringing the movement to an end. That one there. The pass thrown to Withers and a push, yeah, to put into touch. Good refereeing. Touch judge putting the flag up.
Well, I suppose what...
And Morrison. Gee, I tell you what, that woke him up a little bit. Morrison, big Fritz hanging around his throat. 5 tackles gone as the Bears, and that ball went back for Ben Eichen. He wasn't expecting it. He's done okay though. Milford comes back. Pursued by Buettner, uses Brasher. Brasher's outside the 40. Beats another to the halfway line. Great run by the Australian fullback.
Oh, exciting stuff from the Tigers. And what about Laloa Milford? Doing everything right as Morrison straightens the attack. Tackle 42 out. 6 minutes out from half-time.
On the right, they go down the blind. I thought you missed that, actually, the doily.
He misses nothing, you know that. The Tigers now, I still think they need a try before half-time because Norths are going to have this win advantage in the second. And there comes Laloa. Oh, he's a genius.
Everything's going right for Milford. Centre is tackled on the 30 metres line. To the right goes the Tigers. Morrison. Centre. Jolly. Crossing the 20. Now they're 15 out. Now they're 10 out. Played there by Webber. Centre. Takes them on. Oh, gee, it was an ordinary effort by Darren Fritz. Now, Jolly again. Gillette. Sirenen. Oh dear, poor old Tim Brasher.
And that's a bomb try. There was a 2-man overlap. I think if Brasher catches it, he runs into the space and scores, but if the pass misses him, it finds one of the 2 outside men and they score. Well, that was a distinct opportunity. There's the gap for Brasher. And look at the men on the outside. Bubba Kennedy and Laloa Milford. Open spaces.
Even if Brasher couldn't have scored, he's got the hands necessary to pass that on.
Frustration on the face. Most of the North Sydney players are wearing the same expression as Florimo tries to put Nigel Roy down the right, then backs up on the inside. Florimo playing at 35 metres out. We're close to half-time. Trindle Taylor. Taylor getting it back. Caruana, fairly a dummy. Florimo with it to the 30 and beyond. A flick pass for Nigel Roy, 22 metres out. 5 gone. Taylor for the kick. High and across the park. Oh, nicely taken by Rivers. He's around Billy Moore. Got away from another. Inside pass. And Webber. Webber is picked up by the cover. Balmain with about 2 minutes of time. Beautifully picked up there. It was O'Neill. Now Stimson holding them at bay. To pull him down. 5 tackles, the kick is on. Jolly puts it high and across the park. There's the rake down, but it's come down to the Bears and they lose it. It's a turnover.
Well, he's saying the ball went forward off the Tigers first up, therefore the turnover.
And that's a sigh of relief again from Nigel Roy, who is absolutely shell-shocked over there. He doesn't know that it's gone. He's under pressure. North Sydney getaway through Sears.
7 or 8 metres now into Balmain's area. And Balmain trying to get their line together. The penalty goes to the Bears.
And Gillette has left the field. Taylor will have a shot at goal. David Baysari, the man to replace Gillette. Had a great game to Gillette.
Matt Sears getting out of marker, showing some good footwork to beat 3. Straightens up and he found Mark Soden in support. And Tim Brasher ruled to have held Soden down too long. He did have his...
Jason Taylor not getting much help from the crowd. From 41, right in front. There she goes. And yes! Yes! The gap has been narrow. Sheridan was there in the middle. They're on the halfway. Taylor. And now Stewart. Big bust by the Bears. And again.
Well, the pass was thrown too late by Josh Stewart. Tim Brasher's come up with a good knockdown going for the intercept. Lovely ball from Jason Taylor to the big front rower in space. And then he's just got too close to the fullback.
I don't think he gets into the open too many times, Josh. He's just hung on a fraction too long, but he's had a very strong game, and North's, well, the last 3 or 4 minutes starting to put it all together.
Here's Sears. Oh, beautifully executed. Can the Bears complete it this time? David Hall is 10 metres out. He's lost it. The answer to that question is there again. No, they can't.
Referee got the call from the touch judge. Nice play, scrum play. Sears went through. He's coming into the match very well. Sears, Hall, the inside ball.
Well, I can't understand why it wasn't called play on. Tim Brasher ended up with the football. He didn't knock on at all.
Yeah, there was no reason why Tim Brasher shouldn't have come up with possession there. One-on-one. Very competent winger, Nigel Roy. Their plans might have been to attack his wing, but whenever I've seen him play, he's done a very competent job. Oh, Ben Eichen on the end of a hurler from Webber.
He's pulled him up for that tackle. It was a great hit.
Let's have a look at whether he's got him for... It can't be just that tackle.
It's a G up, isn't it?
Dear oh me, I was about to say, what a beautiful tackle.
It's a great tackle.
One of the best front-line jobs you'd ever see, and he's pulled him up. Triple uppercut for Manson.
No arm between the legs. Nothing dangerous about it. And there you can see the Balmain players are congratulating him. They know that it was a good tackle.
He doesn't like it.
I'm not going to come into that. Leave me right out of it, Sterling. I know what you were going to say, and it was something to do with the Vorton family, but leave me out of it. Actually, Blocker said that bloke used to run off him. Taylor. The crowd doesn't like this one little bit. Jason's kick coming around. The breeze pushes it through. Ah, he's a craftsman. Sheridan's got a problem. Baysari in 45. Morrison tries to come down the blind side. He's left an injured Ben Eichen in his wake.
He's been a workhorse, hasn't he, Glenn Morrison? He's played very, very strongly. Here comes McPherson.
Soden underneath, fairly over the top. Now David Manson calls time. And timeout, that is, as heavy concern is shown for a concussion. Technically incorrect, and there he goes bouncing off. He's hit his head on his hip. So 58th minute and 6 points all. We'll take a break and come back. Looking for his call from Jolly. Through him to Gillette. Larson puts him away. 20 metres out. Brasher puts it up for Jolly. Jolly's kick. Thrown back in by Stimson. Trindle gets a pass away. And Hall is put down.
Good run, Nigel Roy nearly makes it to the 20. Picked up some important metres, and now David Hall, the other winger, taking some pressure off.
And that's been out of marker. Their line breaks have been few and far between against a defence that's already been praised. Milford unable to play it, he's cramped up.
Well, hang on. He's cramped up. The touch judge is on for David Fairley coming in to complete the tackle. And if he hasn't reacted to the crowd, I'm not here.
Sensational performance with the Balmain Tigers.
Well, you can see from here he's gone down with a half-pipe forearm elbow. But there's the crowd blowing up.
It took 15
why didn't
seconds.
he come in? Delayed reaction from the touching.
It would have been very... Williams.
Just wondering whether Jason Taylor, if he can get within field goal range in this set of 6, might try one, even though we're 16 out.
Second man, it worked. Larson! Just inside the 20. Caruana. Butner. Taylor. Williams. Back and away for Fairley. Taken down by Kennedy. Now where is Taylor? He's standing back to give himself some space. Here he goes with the shot. Watching Manson. The hand goes up. There's the point. There's the point. And the Bears go to the lead.
Well, it's very coolly taken by Jason Taylor. Look at that, right through the middle. They attacked for 5, and the first time that the Bears have had their nose in front in this game, and psychologically, that's a big blow.
Centres pass, away for Jolly. Now for Gillette, and then for Serum, and out wide, the big fella. Wishing he'd probably turn the clock back a couple of years. Here's the equaliser from Gillette. Hand goes up again. 7 points all. It's like a tennis tiebreak.
And they don't have to win by 2. There's Gillette in good position. That did take North City by surprise. It wasn't on the last tackle.
Asher block.
He's got a strained elbow at the moment, but what they've got to do is try and get the football to Bubba Kennedy. He scored 2 sensational tries this season from dummy half, and they're doing 50-metre jobs.
Well, there's the perfect illustration of inexperience as Tim Brashett comes back into the action. Scott Petrovich trying to force a pass.
Now they're in the centre. 30 metres out. They're not going for it. Starr tries to break them.
He's in good position now.
And the ball comes out. He's given a penalty. The Tigers get a penalty for raking the ball out by the Bears.
Well, Michael Withers, he's coming up to take one of the most important kicks of his young career, and he hasn't been hitting the ball well.
John Paul II school at Marion and played for the Junior Kangaroos in '95, and here he is with his most important assignment. 20 metres out right in front. The embarrassment of missing it is probably fairly high on the agenda. He doesn't have to worry. No need to hold the phone. 9-7 the Tigers.
Oh, didn't he hit that one sweetly?
Dimpson thought about giving it down to Kennedy. Couldn't get him a clean ball. Gillette. Oh, the pass was too hard. So back to the 20 for the restart and a chance for the Bears.
And they're the plays you don't need when you're leading by 2 points with a couple of minutes ago. He was never going to catch that.
There's a penalty against Balmain.
Well, he's got Morrison for going too high. I don't know what the replay is going to show, but my first version of it was that he grabbed him by the shoulders around the jumper. There was an arm draped across the throat area. Second ball on the field. Manson calls timeout for that and no other reason. Darren Fritz, 31 out. And we've got just under 3 minutes. Taylor, Butner.
Shepherd.
Penalty goes to the Tigers. The crowd loving it.
They're David Fairley running the decoy, interfered with the Balmain defence. It's a set move from the North Sydney side. They do them so well. There's David Fairley taking a Balmain player out, and no doubt it was the front rower Shane Walker. That's the game.
Put a hand on us. We're happy to surrender. Barnstorming run there by McPherson. Close to the line. Baisari. Now the last seconds of the game. Morrison, Gillette, and they got it back into the field of play, North Sydney. North Sydney, there's the siren, it's all over. And scenes at Leichhardt, reminiscent of many, many years ago. They have beaten North Sydney, one of their fellow Foundation Rugby League members.
It's Steve Roach.
The $1,000 Nokia man of the match, and also the winner of the 8110 Nokia mobile phone goes to Balmain lock forward, Glenn Morrison. Congratulations, mate. What a defensive effort from the Tigers.
Oh, it's great, unbelievable. I think the best since I've been here. They didn't score a try, and get a team like North not scoring a try against you is unbelievable.
And four or five forwards with injuries. Big Ciro come off with a hand. Shaney Walker with a crook ankle. Tremendous effort from everyone.
Yeah, it was great. They showed really good courage there, coming back on when we needed them at the end. And it's great. Look at the crowd here. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, what about Leichhardt Oval, mate? Tremendous feeling there.
Oh, great to be back in it. Well,
it certainly is, mate. Congratulations. Well played. Good luck in the city countryside.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thanks to Nokia too.
Go the Tigers.
He's a fine young prospect.